Hey there. You know what gets our blood pumping? Rivalries. I mean, come on. What's the point of watching if you're not passionately hating on the other team? And let me tell you, no sport has rivalries like football does. And that's why in today's episode, we're bringing you the untold stories behind football's greatest rivalries ever. Let's get started. Number 1. Uruguay vs Brazil. You see, there's this colossal clash, a game that flips the script in ways you wouldn't believe. We're talking about Uruguay vs Brazil, and it's not just any game, it's the game that defines this rivalry. Alright, flashback to 1950. Brazil's hosting the World Cup and man, they were confident. I mean, they practically had the winners' medals already shining, and the party plans, they were in full swing. But hold on, cause Uruguay, the underdogs, decided it was time to rewrite history. In a jaw-dropping victory, they shattered Brazil's dreams, leaving an entire nation in disbelief. Think about it, Brazil's star players quietly hung up their boots, devastated fans, believe it or not, resorted to the unthinkable. And hey, even Brazil's jersey got a makeover. Can you imagine? Now, I know it might not seem like the typical intense rivalry, but trust me, there's more coming. Number 2. England vs Argentina. Imagine this, the year 1986, the World Cup quarterfinals, and the stage is set at the iconic Azteca Stadium in Mexico City. It's England versus Argentina now. What makes this rivalry extra special is that it's not your run-of-the-mill battle. Now, rewinding to 1966, there's this whole hullabaloo about Jeff Hurst's goal being offside, stirring up a pot of controversy that still simmers today. But wait, there's more. Fast forward to 1982, and the Falklands War adds a whole new layer of intensity to their rivalry. Fans from both sides are locked in an emotional tug-of-war, and when they finally meet on that World Cup pitch, it's nothing short of epic. But here's the thing, a moment etched in football history forever. Diego Maradona's infamous Hand of God goal. England's fans are still waving the flag of bitterness over that one, while Argentina's faithful can't quite forget the Falklands factor. Number 3. Benfica vs Porto. Alright, take this. On one side you've got Benfica, a team that's been bossing the history books with its legacy. And on the other side, Porto, the newer kid on the block. But here's the twist. This is a story of two regions with their own vibes. In the blue corner, you've got Porto, hailing from the hard-working south, while in the red corner, it's Benfica, representing the laid-back yet showy capital city Lisbon. In 1997, two national teammates, João Pinto of Benfica and Paulino Santos of Porto, end up in a media-fueled feud that escalates into an all-out fight, along with some not-so-friendly declarations of pure hatred. And there it started. Number 4. Inter Milan vs AC Milan. Both these powerhouses boasted 18 Serie A titles each. Well, AC Milan just snagged one more, battling it out for supremacy. But hold on, you see, AC Milan might have the edge in European glory and total trophies, but Inter Milan's not one to back down. Flashback to the 1960s, and we've got Sandro Mazzola of Inter and Gianni Rivera of AC Milan stealing the spotlight. These two Italian maestros were not just players, they were legends, elevating this rivalry to stratospheric heights. Their fierce on-field clashes made headlines, and get this, they flat out refused to team up for their national side. Now that's some serious rivalry. Oh, but the drama doesn't end there. During the Champions League showdown in April 2005, Milan was leading, and Inter fans decided to make it rain. Yep, and that too by throwing stuff onto the pitch. A flare even hit Milan's goalkeeper Dida, and boom, the match gets abandoned. Wow, huh? Number 5. Boca Juniors vs River Plate. This is the epic clash of the Titans, Boca Juniors versus River Plate, better known as the Super Clasico. The Super Clasico isn't just famous in Argentina, it's a name that's whispered with awe in football circles across the globe. It's so legendary that even tourist packages to Buenos Aires include tickets to this jaw-dropping match. Both Boca Juniors and River Plate have some seriously devoted fans. I'm talking about fans who celebrate victories for days on end and unleash wrath that'll make your jaw drop. And guess what? Sometimes things get so heated that matches end in fan riots. Number 6. England versus Scotland. Alright, it's 1872, and history's being made as the oldest international derby kicks off. And while the annual showdown took a breather in 1989, trust me, the stories it left behind are pure gold. Now let's fast forward to 1961. England's on a roll, winning 9-3 against Scotland. You'd think it's just a score, right? Nope. This match actually led to Scottish goalie Frank Haffey packing his bags and heading down under. And that's when the bad Scottish goalkeeper stereotype was born. But hold on, because the drama doesn't stop there. In 1967, Scotland turned the tables, defeating England less than a year after England had clinched the World Cup and gone 19 matches undefeated. Yup, a twist. But let's not forget the wild card in this rivalry, hooliganism. Unfortunately, it reared its ugly head in many matches, which is one of the main reasons why the FA's been a bit wary about reigniting this fiery clash. Number 7. Brazil versus Argentina, aka the Battle of the South Americans. We're diving into a rivalry that's pure magic, a clash of titans that transcends time and borders. Now, let's get this straight. There's no political beef here, no ancient grudges. This rivalry, it was born on the football pitch, and it's one for the ages. It all began in 1914, and since then these powerhouses have been going at it like there's no tomorrow. With 35 wins and 5 glittering World Cups, Brazil's got some serious swagger, but Argentina's not trailing far behind with 34 wins, 2 World Cups, and a whooping 14 Copa America victories under their belt. Oh, and here's the thing, the legendary duel of Pelé versus Maradona. It's like choosing between magic and miracles. Number 8. Celtic versus Rangers. Alright, this is the Old Firm Derby. Ever since 1888, these two football powerhouses have locked horns a whooping 395 times. And let me tell you, time hasn't cooled this fiery feud one bit. Let's dive into this rivalry. You see, it's not just about football. Nope, it's a tale of deep-seated political and religious beliefs. Rangers, a symbol of Protestantism and Unionism, faces off against Celtic, who are representing Catholicism and Republicanism. Imagine all that history, all that emotion, distilled into one electrifying match. Now hold on, because things got really spicy. This rivalry isn't just intense on the field. It's one of the fiercest in the world, with a history of violence that's hard to ignore. You've got some of the worst cases of chaos, fans invading the pitch, and even players and managers seeing red. And guess what? The intensity isn't just confined to the 90 minutes, oh no. It spills onto the streets, even reaching as far as Northern Ireland. Number 9. Liverpool versus Manchester United. Alright, let's rewind to the glory days of Liverpool's dominance. Back in the 1960s through the 1980s, they practically owned English football. Meanwhile, Manchester United was playing catch-up, grabbing the odd trophy here and there. But then, along came the Premier League in 1992 and the tables did turn. The Red Devils roared to life, clinching 12 EPL titles and now standing tall at 19, just one ahead of Liverpool. Now, it's not just about the domestic trophies, oh no, Liverpool's got 5 European Cups shining in their cabinet, while Manchester United holds 3. And let's not forget the legendary Bob Paisley, the man who holds the record for being the only manager with 3 European Cups under his belt during his time at Liverpool. Oh, but the drama doesn't stop there. The rivalry saw a whole new level when Sir Alex Ferguson and Rafa Benitez took the stage. Remember Rafa's rant in 2009? Yeah, that was the fuel that ignited this already blazing rivalry. Finally, we have number 10, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Now, Barcelona's got 67 under their belt and Madrid's got 71. And let's not forget the European Cups. Madrid's boasting 14, while Barcelona's got a solid 22. These clubs aren't just successful, they're symbols of footballing excellence worldwide, with a lineup of legends that have graced the pitch. Now, let's get real. Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo might be the icing on the cake, but trust me, El Clasico doesn't need any extra spark. The rivalry is forged in history, with political divides and a bit of transfer confusion thrown in. Remember Alfredo Di Stefano? Yeah, both clubs thought they'd secured him, but Madrid came out on top at the end. Now, things get spicy. Madrid might be considered the most popular football club globally, but Barcelona's been raining on their parade on the pitch. Recent clashes have been, well, less than graceful, and that's got implications beyond the field, even for the mighty Spanish national team. Anyway, there you have it guys, a tour of the most exhilarating, heart-pounding rivalries that have shaped the world of football. From the intense Derby de la Madonnina, the fiery Super Clasico, or the epic El Clasico. Remember, these rivalries are more than just matches. They're stories etched into the annals of football history. Anyway, we'll meet again in the next episode. Until then, stay tuned. See ya.